and girls. It is Monday, and it is an exciting week happening this week. There's something happening, I think, on Tuesday. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I don't know. Well, anyway, also the start of a new month is happening. We've got November coming, November conferences. We'll have minimum days for, I think it's 6 total days. And then on the 10th, Friday the 10th, we'll be honoring veterans and celebrating Veterans Day. And so we'll have that Friday off. So we'll get a 3-day weekend on the 10th, 11th, and 12th. Isn't that cool? So we have so many cool things happening, and we had a fantastic Friday. This past Friday, we had our fall festival, and there were so many fun things to do while we were there. There were bounce houses and food and a glow party. The book fair was open. All these kids wearing their costumes. That's what it is. It's going to be Halloween on the 31st. In case you're wondering, on the 31st, you will come to school in a uniform. We don't wear costumes to school, okay? So make sure that you're in your uniform on the 31st, which is Tuesday. The 31st is Halloween. So tell your parents, Mr. Vieira says we're not wearing costumes to school, because that was what the fall festival was for. And also, you dress up at home when you go trick-or-treating. If you do that, if you trick-or-treat, that's when you do that. You wear your costume there. But at school, we don't do that. Okay? So come to school in your uniform and tell your parents there are no costumes because Mr. Vieira is a meanie. Yeah, I know. Anyway, it's okay. We'll be fine. So this is going to be a great week. And let's keep having great weeks. I really love seeing the joy that you come to school with. Also, this coming week, we're starting our after-school program. So some of you have signed up to do either dance or theater or coding or what else? Oh, yoga. So there's some fun things that you can do after school. And if you didn't get into one of those programs, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal this time, because we're going to do it again the next semester, and Monday through Friday, the play partners, the YMCA play partners are going to be here after school, so you can do all their fun games that they bring to us on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on the playground. So they'll do that here after school. So you can do that after school. Just have fun. That's what I want you to do. I want you to have fun. So ask your parents. Mr. Vieira said, or wants me to ask you if I can do play partners after school. It's free. It's free. And for how long? It's for an hour. Well, great. Yeah. And you can come and you can play, and then they'll walk you over to the fence at the gate at the very front of the school. And that's it. And then you'll get to say goodbye, and we'll see you the following day, right? So if you're interested in that, that's free, and it's for anybody who wants to do it, all right? Any student who wants to do it. So your parents probably want to do it, but we're not going to. No, this is for kids, okay? So I hope to see you after school sometimes for fun, not because you're in trouble. And I'll see you around the playground. And I do have a special guest who's going to be joining me in a little bit for a special announcement or a special message. So, some of you don't know, but we do have, a mascot for our school, because we're the Beavers, right? We're the Beavers, and so we have our own house beaver, and I want you to meet him. You ready to join us? How you doing? Good. Well, why don't you tell people your name? I'm Bobby. Oh, nice. Well, nice to meet you, Bob. No, I already know you, Bobby. You are one of our buddies who lives up on the tree, right? Yep. Have you ever thought about telling us which tree that is? Nope. All right, well, one of these days we'll get to see what tree you live in.
Doubt it.
Okay, well, I know that there are a couple things, messages that you wanted to give us. You've been texting me and saying, Mr. Vieira, I have some things that I've been noticing on the playground and I'd like to talk to you about. That's my best impersonation of Bobby, right? So, yes, right?
Yep.
So what are those things?
Okay, so first of all, I've been noticing that students are leaving their lunch boxes at school.
You know, I've noticed that too, Bobby. And that's, I hate to say it, kind of gross.
That's right, because at night, when you're all gone, rats come on a campus and they start chewing things up. Just look at that photo that's coming up right now.
Ooh, that's gross.
I know, right?
So what are you saying?
Take your lunch boxes home.
I agree. You do need to take your lunch boxes home. Don't leave them on the red line. Don't leave them on the blacktop. Take them home.
Right.
Also, what else?
We have a lot of jackets in the lost and found.
That's right. We do have a lot of jackets in the lost and found. And isn't this the month that we're celebrating or honoring responsibility?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is the month for responsibility, and a responsible student doesn't leave their backpack, their jackets and sweatshirts, or their lunch boxes on the playground.
That's right.
Yeah. So what do you want to tell them?
Make sure you don't bring your jackets and sweatshirts out to the playground.
Ah, that sounds funny because I've said that since the very beginning of school.
I thought so. You always think of those things.
I know. I try to think of everything, Bobby. Well, is there anything else you want to tell them?
Yes.
What else?
Well, I'm noticing some third graders have been finishing their games and not practicing good sportsmanship.
Oh, really?
Yep,
When are you noticing that?
at recess time and during lunch.
Oh, what have you heard?
Well, after the game is over, I've heard students kind of talk smack at one another when the game is over.
Talk smack?
Yep.
What does that mean?
Well, say things like, yeah, you lost. You're a bad player. You're no good at this game.
I think I know what you mean. So, you know, Bobby, I don't think you know this, but our playground is filled with professional sports players. No? Well, don't we have players who earn a lot of money at blacktop basketball? No? Well, but at kickball, right? Like we have professional kickball players, right? Oh, I thought I saw some like fans outside of the like fence asking for autographs from our handball players. Oh, I wonder why students are so serious about these games.
I don't know. They're not even important. They're just for fun.
That's what I agree with you. Okay, because you know some kids, I mean, they take these sports so seriously. Like, you know, they want to get into fights about and arguments about like basketball and kickball and handball and soccer.
I know, and I've noticed that, and it's not good.
Oh, interesting. Well, what do you recommend?
Okay, so when the game is over, this is what you can say. Hey, good game. Thanks for playing with me today. That was fun.
Okay, I think I like that.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear this week. I want to hear you try saying those things. Hey, thanks for playing with me this week. That was fun. Good game.
All right. Do you think maybe some high fives would be cool?
Yeah, I think high fives would be cool too.
Great. Yeah, let's see if we're going to look for that this week. I'm going to tell um, the rec staff to look for that, and then also for teachers who are supervising out on the playground to be listening for those good comments, like the good game, high fives, thanks for playing with me. That's great, because that sounds a lot more respectful than like you're no good at this game, or you lost, or you're sorry, or all that stuff. So, all right. Well, hopefully we hear some more of those things, and maybe you can hear some of that too.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Well, Bobby, thanks for having a good message for us, and thanks for coming by. Are we going to see you next week?
Maybe.
All right. Well, take care, Bobby. Have a great week.
Bye, everybody.
Well, so you heard Bobby, right? He wants you to be responsible, and he wants you to be respectful. Practice that this week on the blacktop and in your classrooms, too. See you later.